Everyone agrees your doctor screwed up. The doctor admits he screwed up. His attorney admits he screwed up. Everybody agrees. So why won't they settle your case? You want to know the answer? Come join me for a moment as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney. So now you had treatment with your doctor, and now you suffered terrible injury. And you have no choice but to bring a lawsuit against your doctor trying to obtain money as a form of compensation for all of the harms and losses and injuries that you suffered. And now, in order to go forward, your attorney has to go ahead and hire a board-certified medical expert who reviews all of your records. And he comes back and says, yes, I agree, there was improper medical care, and now you suffered all of these injuries. Okay, so now you go ahead and start your lawsuit. The doctor and his attorney turn around and say, you know what? You're right. We screwed up. And this is almost unheard of. They are actually admitting that they screwed up. They admit that the doctor violated the basic standards of medical care. And that's virtually unheard of at the beginning of a lawsuit for the doctor and his attorney to actually admit that. So now you're thinking, great, your case is going to be over and done in just a couple of minutes. Well, actually, that's not going to happen. You want to know why? Because when the doctor and his attorney answered the allegations of your lawsuit, they turned around and said, hey, you know what? Yes, you're right, we did screw up. But, nothing we did or didn't do caused or contributed to your injuries. That's what they argue as a defense. And then they turn around and say, you know what? Maybe if we did something and maybe if it did cause or contribute to your injuries really are not as bad as you claim them to be. That's another significant defense that comes up in these malpractice cases. And now you're trying to figure out, I don't understand. They've admitted that they did something wrong. They told me now that my injuries are a result of whatever he did. And your attorney says, wait a second. Not exactly. They're not claiming that what they did caused your injury. In fact, they're arguing just the opposite. They're saying whatever he did not cause your injury. Whatever he did or didn't do did not contribute to your injury. He's saying that your injuries come about from something other than his carelessness. Now, you ask the question, how is that possible? And your attorney gives you this answer. He's saying, you know what? The doctor is arguing that the problems you have now are for two reasons. One, that the problems you have now are known risks of the surgery or known risks of the treatment you received. And number two, that you caused and contributed to your own injury. That's the defense that they will take. The doctor is arguing that there is no causation. And what's causation? Causation is the link between the wrongdoing or the carelessness and your injury. There has to be that bridge, that connection. If there is no connection, then you have no case. Not only do we have to show that the doctor was careless or violated the basic standards of medical care, but we have to show that the carelessness was a cause. We don't have to show that it was the cause. We only have to show that it was a cause of your injury. And we also have to show that your injury is significant or permanent. And we need a medical expert to confirm all three of those things. So even though you know that the doctor was careless, even though you believe that this carelessness caused you harm and injury, and your medical expert confirms all those things, the doctor has turned around and says, yes, we did screw up, we're sorry. But what we did or didn't do did not cause or contribute to your injuries. And now you've got an issue. Now you've got a fight on your hands. So why do I share this quick information with you? I share it with you just to give you an inside look, an insight into what goes on in these medical malpractice cases here in New York. You know, I recognize and I understand you're watching this video because you likely have questions or concerns about your own matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit but haven't done so yet because you still have questions that need answers, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, I answer questions like yours every single day and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at Oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.